Did he lube up well? Did he use a lot of grease or lubrication so you could try to take it or relax?
Well, I get really lubricated. So that's
by
never been
yourself.
an issue. Mm-hmm.
And you still couldn't.
I couldn't because it's just too big. It's too big.
So when you saw it, what made you want to try to take that shit?
Because I never had one that big. I also had to try that shit because I never had one that big. When I saw it, I said, Jesus, somebody said this to me, just for me. So, I was very grateful.
So you were thanking God, Jesus, for sending you all that dick.
I was.
But your ass started fucking going through goddamn convulsions and heart palpitations and shit when you seen it.
Yeah.
So what did you do? Did you have to breathe? So he relaxed you to get you ready to take all that dick.
Yeah, he did. He took it very slow, really. He took it. He was really gentle, real slow, and he didn't try to, bust my back out or anything with it. But like every inch he was able to, put inside me, I felt every inch of it, and I just had feeling going all up my spine and stuff. And I started crying.
So why did you cry?
Because it felt so good, I just started crying.
Oh, my God. So he was going into you on a spiritual level. So he was opening your chakras up for you to start to tear up and you started to cry. It was actually a sexual and a spiritual experience, too. So he obviously knew that. He's probably had those kind of experiences before. He's had that effect on somebody before, and that's why he took you so gently. He guided you through it and talked to you. So it seemed like he knew exactly what he was doing, and he had some kind of spiritual background because he had been studying spiritual books, reading the Matuna Tur, so there's no telling what else he had studied. So did he know he didn't just have a big dick, he also knew how to use it?
Yeah, he knew how to use it.
And what else did he do?
Use it, and then afterwards, after we finished, it wasn't like he rolled over and left. He held me real tight and, kissed me and, again told me that, I love you and all that stuff, and it was so good and, that. And
so did you spend the night?
Mm-hmm.
But during the sex act, about how long did the actual sex act last?
I don't know.
But it wasn't short?
No, it wasn't short.
So while he was penetrating you, was he talking to you as well as kissing you, looking in your eyes, or was it just straight sex?
He would just not talk to me. He just, would say, oh, it's so good. That type of stuff, moaning and kissing.
But was there any kissing or hugging you, or did you just stay on your back? Mm-hmm. Did he move you in different positions?
No, I stayed on my bed the first time.
Okay, so it got rougher, it got a little more, y'all started experimenting with different positions the next time.
Yeah. As time went on, we tried everything.
Like what?
All kind of positions.
You could take it doggy style and take it sitting on top of him, or what kind of position? Which position could you take more dick?
Doggy style did for me. With him, I can't. Sometimes he would try to put. You know how they put your feet on their chest.
What? No, I don't know nothing about that, girl. How that go? What, you on your back?
Okay, well you lay down on your back, and he pick my knees up and put my feet in his chest, and then he enter like that on top of me. So it's kind of like ass is hiked up in the air a little bit, so that would cause his dick to go really deep. And I try to take it, but I just it hurts, when he does that position.
Even if he goes slower or takes his time, it's still painful.
Yeah.
So he would accommodate you. He wouldn't try to hurt you. Just pull out, and he would try to find positions that was comfortable for both of you.
Right. Yeah. So he'll tell me, he liked it from the back anyway. So that was a comfortable position. I could take it that way.
So were you feeling like wanting to cry and feeling up your back every time you were with him? Was it a spiritual as well as a sexual experience with him? Were your feelings going deeper and you feeling things all over your body?
Yeah, initially, that happened pretty much every time we had sex.
Did he know that this was having this effect on you? Did you tell him how you were feeling?
No, I didn't tell him.
But you weren't seeing other men, so you stopped trying to have sex with other people, stopped talking to other people. You were just focused on him.
Focused on him.
And he knew that.
Mhm. And that ain't like me. I mean, I ain't saying I'm like free with it, but I mean, I had a friend at the time, but when I dealt with him, I couldn't. I didn't want to look at another man.
Yes.
After I had sex with him, because I was like, can't nobody top it. I don't think. Because I done had some in my life, I don't think anybody could top it.
Is he a good-looking guy too? Sexy, nice body.
Mhm. He was he is now. He was a nice looking person at the time when I met him, but he wasn't like in shape. He didn't exercise as much as he does now. So
he looks even better now that you got with him and taught him about exercising and taking vitamins and stuff.
Yeah, and eating right. He wasn't eating the best because I think when he was married, his wife did all the cooking, so he moved out on his own, of course, and he would eat out a lot. So when I met him, he wasn't in like the best shape. He lost a lot of weight when he and I started dating, because at the time I was vegetarian for a while, and I would just encourage him to eat differently and to drink water instead of tea and Kool-Aid all day.
Mhm.
So he looked good as hell now, Miss Alexyss, and it's like I done fixed this nigga up for the next bitch,
Why you say you fixed him up for the next bitch?
For the next one. Because he's much better than he was.
Okay,
when I met him.
When y'all were having sex, like how much time went by, and when y'all were having sex, were y'all together every day, talking every day? Did he say that he wanted to be more serious one-on-one while he's working on getting his divorce and being with you since y'all were having sex and getting so close? Or did you notice, well, I guess first of all, when y'all were having sex, and was everything really good between y'all? Was it just you and him? Did he say that?
Well, no, but I assumed it was just he and I because we were together a lot and we talked every single day.
Wow. So you had no sign that there was nobody else?
Mm-mm.
But he still didn't say, I want to be one-on-one with you?
No.
But he didn't say there was anybody else?
Right.
How many months were going by when it was just you and him one-on-one, talking every day, having sex every week?
Well, he took me to meet his parents, his mother and his grandmother and his aunt the following summer that we had met. So this was in like 2006. So in it was, I think, I want to say June or July of 2007. He took me to meet his people. So, of course, I'm really thinking this serious then, because he took me to meet his relatives, and I went to meet his grandmother and met his aunt, his cousins, some of his friends that he grew up with, and we stayed at his mom's house for a couple of days, and everything was, fine up until that point. I don't know what happened when we got back to Memphis. School started again. He, started teaching again, and he was at a new school, and, started acting weird. So he never, ever, ignored my calls. There was not a time that I could call him that he would never answer, or that if I went over to his house, I actually had a key to his apartment.
Wow.
He gave me a key to his apartment, I think right after we had sex. I had a key. So it was never a time that he wouldn't answer me. So all of a sudden, he started acting a little weird. And I found out later he started meeting people at this new job that he had. Started teaching at this new school. And one particular day, I called him, and he didn't answer the call. So I said, something must be wrong. So I said, let me go over here to his apartment. So, I go over there, and even though I had a key, I knocked on the door. And he opened the door, and there was a woman in the house.
What?
There was a female in the house. And, I made that bitch get up and leave.
What did you do? What did you say? Well, what did you see?
She was sitting on the couch. So I didn't see anything. She was clothed, and he had on a tank top. Came to the door, opened the door up, and